Oh, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy. It's Monday morning. I was going to make the video outside, but it's a little bit too cold out there, so too windy, actually. The cold isn't the problem. It's the wind that's blowing, so it didn't sound right. So today, we're going to start off the week with a video about, keeping your side of the street clean and what that really looks like, right? Because us as addicts and alcoholics, we tend to think that we're always right. Even when we're wrong, we're right? So, what it looks like when to keep your side of the street clean. If you feel at any given time that you could have handled the situation differently, or you could have went about things a different way, you got to make sure that you recognize that. And especially if it's like weighing on your mind, you got to go ahead and you got to make the amends that you may have to make. Now, you might have not even been 100% in the wrong. You might have not have been in the wrong at all, right? But there's ways that you could have went about things a little differently to handle the situation better. And maybe it possibly would have came upon a different outcome, right? And it all falls back and I've said this before, right? You can't put expectations on other people and expect them to do things that you would do. And then once, if it doesn't work out that way, then, you start to build resentments and stuff, because it doesn't work like that, man. You got to remember, everybody's different, right? And you got to learn that. And that's why it's most important to keep your side of the street 100% clean. So no matter what the outcome is, God knows that, you went about everything the right way, and it's a learning curve as you grow in the program. It's a learning curve, as you practice the principles in your affairs and stuff like that you're gonna start, catching on to this. But as time goes by, it tends to get a little easier and easier. But remember, we're addicts, we're alcoholics, so we've carried and lived off of character defects for so long that's what we know, right? So once we start learning how to apply these principles in all of our affairs, then and only then, can we see true spiritual growth. So it's not about always being right? It's not about always it's just what it's about in my eyes, and in my opinion, of course. It's about making sure that you're doing right by yourself, making sure that you're doing right by God, and making sure that you're doing right by others. Even if you think you can handle things differently, make the amends that you need to make, and then move on from there. Don't hold on to it. I love you guys, and have a blessed morning.